A life of confinement would be more than his body and mind could stand up to. This type of life would be immeasurably worse than death. I shall never understand the ways of your twisted civilization. I simply defend my honor and am condemned to life confinement by a pig who sits on his royal ass wooing whores, and knows nothing of the affairs of the land he imagines to rule, lectures Grignir. Enough of this! Away with the slut before I lose my control. Seeing the peril of his position, Grignir searched for an opening. Crushing Prudence to the sward, he ploughed into the soldier at his left arm, taking hold of his sword, and bounding to the dais supporting the prince before the startled guards could regain their composure. Agafind leaped Grignir and his sire, but found his sword blade permeating the length of his ribs before he could loose his weapon. The councillor slumped to his knees as Grignir slid his crimson blade from Agafind's ribcage. The fat prince stood undulating in insurmountable fear before the edge of the fiery-maned comet, his flabs of jelly blubber pulsating to and fro in ripples of flowing terror. "Where is your wisdom and power now, your majesty?" growled Grignir. The prince went rigid as Grignir discerned him glazing over his shoulder. He swived to note the cause of the noble's attention, raised his sword over his head, and prepared to unleash a vicious downward cleft, but fell short as the haft of a steel-rimed pike clashed against his unguarded skull. Then blackness and solitude, silence enshrouding an ever-peaceful reigned supreme. "Before me, sirrah, before me as always. Ha 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 ha, no